Good evening, everybody. It is just gone 8 o'clock. It is Monday. That means it is time for Total Video Gamers Live. And this evening, we are, of course, uncensored. And that means anything could happen, literally anything. But as we always say, there's a very high likelihood that we are going to talk about games. But anything still could happen. So, yeah, let's. It could. It could. Right, let's go round and introduce panel, see who we have in the chat, and then let's get cracking with the knacking, because there is a lot to talk about, and I can't wait to talk about the games I've been playing, because I held off last week because they weren't Evercade related. So there we go. So we have got Tim.
Good evening. How are you?
I am okay. Usma Kappa. Thank you, Tim. How are you?
Excellent. Yes, all good. All good. All ready to talk about games in an uncensored kind of way.
And Blunners.
Irani. Welcome. I've done my usual. Congratulations to you, Mr. Immortal Soldrum. You have leveled up.
Immortal. That's a fun name. I like it. I
do
like it. Immortal. Okay, who have we got in the chat? We have got people typing already. We've got Rob Taylor, Chris Dunham. Good evening, Chris. We have got Timothy Earnshaw. Always good to see you there. Dave Newland. Music wouldn't be the same without you, my friend. Tales from the Jundland. Good evening. Dominic Bradley. Good to see you as well. Mike Holton. I love that picture that Mike always has. It always makes me chuckle. Mr. Craddock, good evening. I hope you are well. Mag is in the house, fresh from his Timeless event, which was absolute stonker by the looks of things. We've got Gene Jerk in the chat this evening. Good evening, Gene. And of course, cute Tiger Gem. Good evening. You are all incredibly welcome. So please do throw your thoughts and opinions around based on any of the crap we talk about this evening. So yeah, let's jump in with the first topic, which won't surprise any of you long-term listeners, is what are you playing? So Tim, what are you playing?
So I'm currently playing through the current Game Club game that we all talked about, which was Soul Reaver. And more on that a little bit later. We're going to talk a bit more about Game Club. So I won't go too much into how I'm finding that, because there'll be some talking points about that later on. But I've also been playing the Gears of War Reloaded edition.
Amazing.
It just landed on Game Pass. So I started playing that. So far it's the same. It's a graphical update rather than like a remake. Really, it's a remaster. And it's Gears of War. You run around and shoot stuff, and you cut grubs in half, and it's cool. It's like putting on an old coat that still fits and it's still comfortable. It's good fun. I always like the Gears of War games. I think I played them quite solidly until the point where I was like, oh, I'm done with this now. Everything's like walk forward, shoot stuff, walk forward, shoot more stuff. But going back and revisiting that first one, I like the story in it, like the characters. It's just all the little comments and stuff. Like the first time, like you cut one of the what are they called? They're not called grubs, are they? That's like the little ones. Or they've all got different names, haven't they?
Yeah.
I'll call them grubs for now. But when you cut one of them in half, I think Marcus just goes, God, these guys stink. Are they made of shit? And things like that. And there's all the little comments, just like, shit, nice. So it's just got nice little quips as you're playing. What's not to like? It's really satisfying as well when you get your grenades and like any hole just comes out and you chuck a grenade straight in and they all get blown up. Good old-fashioned shooting and blowing stuff up and cutting people in half. What's not to like? I think it's classic.
I mean, what is not to like?
Yeah,
that's a regular Saturday night.
Yeah, exactly. So no, good memories of playing the original years. Well, that was a 360 game, right? Was that one of the first 360 games? I think that is the game
one of the
that made me.
It came out on 360, and it's online as well. It's fantastic.
Early, wasn't it? It's quite an early one, I think, because I think that's the game that made me want to get an Xbox. Remember that Christmas where Mad World was like Christmas #1.
Yeah,
And
that's fantastic, isn't it?
That was the advert for Gears of War, had Mad World playing over it. And like graphically at the time, I was like, this looks good. I have to get this. And that's the game that made me get a 360. And yeah, revisiting it now, I can see why. It's brilliant.
I always remember on the front cover for the 360 version, it just had one of the comments from the reviewers was, "This is the best looking game I've ever seen." And you're like, wow, you're a PC writer as well. So
Yeah,
anyone played Tactics? I have. It was very good.
Tactics.
No.
Oh,
I
it's amazing.
played Gears of War up until I think it was 4. Where is that 4 where you play as Marcus Phoenix's son instead? I think.
There's Judgment,
5?
isn't there? There's Judgment, and then
Judgment was another one.
Gears 4. Maybe I can't remember.
Yeah, there's 1 to 5. There's Judgment, which goes down a different path on there, and then there's Tactics as well. I do have them all, but number 1 to 3 I got in the steel books. Like they were like metal tins, weren't they? You get like a little booklet inside with artwork and cards to Dom one to his wife and all that. But yeah,
I think Mike's just put in the chat that Gears 5 now. He's on Gears 5.
I'm on Gears 5 right now, so that's got
Gears 5 is good. It is good. They're all good.
They're all good.
That first trilogy are peak Gears, though.
Yeah, peak.
Yeah. Yes, well, that's me. That's all I've been playing at the moment.
Excellent. And Blunners, what are you playing at the moment?
Yeah, I've been playing quite a bit, actually. Gears of War, like you, Tim, exactly the same. Played through that. I've only played the first couple of missions. Like you said, just riding a bike straight back onto getting the decent ammo on the reload. That's a little achievement you get straight away. Finding the cogs. I think we should stream on Twitch. Maybe me and you go do two-player on it one night or something, because that's really good. You can go online, the online and playing as 2-player through it is fantastic. Also been playing, which is quite funny, my PSP. Obviously got my PSP videos out, and I went to a car boot sale, picked up Assassin's Creed Bloodlines, picked up Call of Duty, and I also picked up Tiger Woods. And the funniest thing, I've been playing Tiger Woods more than anything. I love it. It's so good. I'm not really into golf at all or anything like that. Could ever really give a shit, but this is fantastic. It's like I've just started getting decent stats, so I can get decent backspin on it. It looks fantastic. You use the little weird, like analog. It's not analog, is it? It's like thumb stick thing.
Yeah, it's analog.
Yeah, you use that to go down and up to do your actual golf swing, but you've got to time it perfect, and you tap one of the triggers to get your spin and all that on it. And yeah, before I knew it, I was like, fuck, battery's run out. I was like, what? I haven't been playing it for that long. Yeah, I was like three hours. So
the favorite Tiger Woods game was, I don't know which one it was. It might be like 2009 or 2008, something like that. And it was on the Wii, and it's just playing Tiger Woods on the Wii using the Wii one to like do a golf swing. It was just so good. It played so well. Such a fun game. And
then finished Legacy of Kain, part of the game. We'll speak about that later.
Yeah.
We speak about it later. I'll reference that later. I won't, obviously, no spoilers from me. I had never completed that game, but I've finished it, ready for when we do our next one. And also, I managed to get both of the new Evercade carts, Roadcraft DX and Neo Geo, and I've done a whole run through on Metal Slug. Still has a little bit on my Alpha. Fantastic. Chucked a load of coins and all that. I'll give more of my thoughts on that. Luckily, thank God, I haven't had any of the issues that these other guys have. Roadcraft is always as good as I always thought. There's a couple of people saying, but you've got to do it in like the one hit. There's no save states, none of that stuff. So, and that kind of like, because like with me, I like to like go through, check every nook and cranny, try and find them little hidden rooms out there are, and collect and take out every enemy, and work out the best way. I found that like you want them to come towards you first, so you can get the first strike in. So I find myself just going to a wall, pressing into that wall until it gets close, and then just taking them out. But yeah, but like I say, I've already played it, but I could see the adjustments that from the Roadcraft to Roadcraft DX. So there's like a little. So when you take a potion on Roadcraft DX, comes up in the corner and it tells you, like, say like you've enhanced your strength or you've enhanced X, Y, and Z. It tells you like how many sequences it got until it's gone. Whereas on the other one I got on the PC, the original one, none of that. You get absolutely, it's like you don't know when you run out, you just run out kind of thing. Whereas this one, every time you move, it's like a countdown from 10 and then it's gone. So there's a little bit of difference. Like you said, I think save states might have helped certain people because then you can actually just jump in, jump out. You're not having to do it.
Yeah.
24. I think I might have been about 20 to 24. I didn't count, to be honest, Gene. Maybe I need to do it again. Still a bit slow down though that I found on the alpha, as in I've always found, because I've streamed it quite a few times, and then certain parts because there's loads going on, and it's still, even on the alpha it was doing it. Oh wow, it's picked up a PSVR 2. I've got Switch back. Moss is fantastic.
Yeah, Moss was a real sort of surprise for me because I was just collecting some games. I picked up Moss. I was like, I didn't really look like my kind of thing. Actually, it's really playable. It's quite a fun little game, that is.
Because on that note, quick, I was walking, because obviously I've been doing my PSP pickup videos. So I've been going into certain places, and PSVR 2 is about 250 quid at the minute.
Is it really?
230, 250-ish. And I was like,
definitely second.
Do I pick that up?
I'd definitely second what Dave Newland said there. GT7 is next level compared to the games. That's the thing I play most on my PSVR 2. That alone was worth the price point for me. It's so good. And I've got like the pedal and the wheels. It's
so you don't have to have do you have to have the camera and all that like you had before?
No, so it's
literally just got by the headset.
It's just the headset, and it connects to the PlayStation. There's no camera or anything, and it comes with the Move controllers with it, and the controllers.
Hopefully
are really
my wife's not listening.
The controllers are very similar to the ones you get with like an Oculus, right? They're way better than the Move controllers I had on the last one.
I've got an Oculus, but I can't get on it because my son has literally taken that and he's bought himself a little power pack to go on it. So he is literally on that 24/7 because I really want to play the Assassin's Creed game and see if I throw up when I jump off a barrel. I want to see if I throw up. But yeah,
I really want that. Mike Holmes also put Wipeout on PSVR. That is excellent as well. The only thing is, I didn't know this until after I bought it. So pre-warning: if you get a PSVR 2, your PSVR games don't work on it. If you've got PSVR, you can still use a PSVR headset on a PS5, but you can't play PSVR games on a PSVR 2 setup. So if you wanted to play Wipeout, you would have to switch your headset back to the original one to play Wipeout.
Just Mike, it's secondhand and it is in cash converters, so it was like, oh, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I made me get it and get my wife to give it a nice steam clean. But yeah, I might have to drop on that at some point.
Yeah, I think the next game I'm going to get on VR, I really like the look of that Alien. Is it Alien?
I'll poo my pants.
That would be
Village.
That would be absolute.
And you got the haptic as well. You were saying.
It would be trouser action in Central.
That will be
the best thing with Gran Turismo. If you bash in, it goes. Playing what's that? Sorry, DLC.
Oh, little kitty. I haven't played that. I don't know if it's any good. Does this? You also need to convert a PS4. Oh, okay.
Oh, do you? I didn't know. I've not tried it, to be honest. I moved all my PS4 collection out of the way and just got the PS5 stuff down. So, yeah. I mean, it's much better if the Benny Hill game.
I mean, it might do something.
Yes, it might want to be as scary.
Let me know in the chat if people are watching Alien Earth, because
I am.
I've not started it yet.
Before we go down the rabbit hole, I don't want to go down our first tangent rabbit hole before we even finish the first topic.
Can't wait for the next one.
Alien Earth is just.
I wish I just dumped the whole lot in one. I hate the fact I've got to wait a week each time.
No, I love it because it just makes me build. It makes me
I'll just
love
watch it again.
Yeah, exactly. It lasts longer, and
not started it yet, Mag. Oh, Ginger, it's interesting. I'm loving it.
Interesting is one word. I think it's. I think it's possibly the best thing to happen to the Alien universe for a long time, and I liked.
It's awesome.
And I liked Prometheus. I have a love-hate relationship with Covenant, but Alien Earth is just something else. It's really good, really fucking good.
I'm so glad they've done it right, and they've actually. I'm not going to say anything else, but they've actually. Yeah, I mean, they haven't effed it up, should we say?
Yeah. Mike Holton saying he's watched Gone Girl and Confessions of a Driving Instructor lately. Gone Girl is one of those rare movies. Fuck it, we're down a tangent already, and I haven't even said what I'm playing. Gone Girl.
What are you playing? Talking about Gone Girl and Alien.
No, fuck what I'm playing. Gone Girl is Gone Girl is a magnificent.
Never heard of it.
Oh mate, David Fincher. It's special.
Max has put he's watching Ironheart for some reason, but I liked Ironheart. I saw lots of people said, "Oh yeah, it's rubbish," but I thought it was great.
I have watched that.
Yeah, I thought it was right. I think I went into it because I'd heard lots of people moan about it and said,
"Have anyone seen the new Dexter?"
No, but I think I'm missing the mid-season. So I watched all of the original, and there's like 2 other seasons in there. There's one which is like a prequel.
Did you not see the one where he was like in the snow and all that? Out in like the Alps.
I
so this follows on from that.
So I need to watch that first, but I haven't seen that anywhere other than.
And the new South Park is obviously fantastic.
Yeah, with the Trump reference.
Yeah. Anyway, what are you playing, Ollie?
Right. Well, yeah, what are you playing?
What am I playing? So I have finished Robocop Rogue City, Unfinished Business. 20 quid. Probably should have been DLC, but it's just that little bit longer than normal DLC, I would say. So I reckon if you were to just absolutely spank the shit out of it, you could do it in about 8 or 9 hours. If you just want to take your time, like with the Robocop games, then it's great. You know, it's more of the same. I think I said when I started playing it, it's a bit like the Raid, in that you enter a build. I mean, even the cover kind of, you know, it's very Dread-like. You know, so you enter a building. You've got to get to the person that you're trying to get to, fight your way through, upgrade your weapon. By the end, my weapon was so OP. You know, I was effectively just holding the trigger down, didn't have to reload, and it just sprayed. Yeah, it was fucking phenomenal. Really good fun. I have been playing, I think I showed this on the last one, but I've been playing this and enjoying the shit out of it. It was Street Fighter Third Strike on PS2.
Which
is nice.
Japanese import.
Japanese one.
Loving my Japanese PS2 at the moment. This has been on my want list for, I would say decades, because I've always wanted to play this version to see how it held up against the Dreamcast version, and it plays just as well, which is a really, you know, quite a relief. But yeah, it's lovely to be playing it properly native on a PS2, so dead happy with that. I'm like you guys, I'm also playing Gears of War Reloaded on the PS5.
Oh mate, that looks weird. Put it away.
Look at that. Look how strange that looks.
Burning my eyes. It's burning my eyes.
Look at that. We never thought we'd ever see the day when you'd have Gears of War PS5 logo or a PlayStation logo.
Wow, there it is.
It's Gears of War. It's great. It runs a buttery smooth. What is it, 60 frames, if not maybe more? I haven't checked. I don't care. It just runs well. It's clearly had a bit of love put into it. It's Gears of War. What can you say? It's great. Loving the shit out of it.
Yeah, so good.
Something I spent last week in Wales, and this was something that I thought, right, I'm going to take this down. I'm going to play this on the Switch 2 in the evenings when kids are in bed, and really dive into this, because I've been wanting to sort of lose myself in this world for quite a while. So I'm about 6 hours into Bravely Default.
Oh yeah.
Which is
2D HD as well, isn't it? The old
It is, yes. So it is HD remaster. So it is a slightly nicer version than what came on the 3DS. But Jesus wept. That game is absolutely incredible. I am absolutely adoring the characters. I'm in love with the art style. Seeing the characters just run around the mapping areas. The characters are sort of quite spritey, but the areas and the maps and the environment, it's like a painting. The graphics are just, it's such a stunning game to look at. For people that are fresh off of their Expedition 33 kick, it's turn-based RPG, so it's turn-based combat. It brings something else into it, which is the brave and the default feature that you have. So within your party, you can choose to default as opposed to attack or cast magic or do something. And what you do in default is you're effectively building up moves, and you take significantly less damage. So you could default every character for, I don't know, 5 or 6 rounds, and then just brave every character for the next round. And what you would then get is sort of 7 or 8 rounds of each player stacked up, and you can just annihilate a massive enemy with a big string of combos. In the game, in the tutorial section, it says it's a high risk, high reward type style of gameplay. You don't have to do it, but sometimes if you've got a slightly less health on one of your characters and your mage isn't going to be casting a cure spell for a little bit, it's probably a good idea just to default for a couple of rounds to let everybody catch up. Yeah, I'm just in love with it. I think the story is incredibly charming. It is obviously Square Enix, so it's got very Final Fantasy vibes about it, which of course just ticks a huge box for me. If you never got around to playing it on the 3DS, this is, I think, the way to play it. I would love to pick it up on 3DS as well, just so I can play it in that format and see how it was originally intended. But yeah, Bravely Default. If you've got a Switch 2 and you like turn-based RPGs, just pick it up. It's stunning.
Just going to answer Rob there. He said about Hogwarts for £15. I think for £15, that's worth it. It's pretty good. It's not amazing. It's good if you're a fan of the Harry Potter movies, and it's nice to be able to like walk around Hogwarts and have all these references. But it's an original story set in the past before the events of any of the films. It's all right. It's quite. The only thing I found a bit weird about it is because it's like you're in school. All the missions tend to be like doing classes. And I don't know, you might need to go fetch some ingredients for your potions, Professor, and things like that. But it's your typical open world, go get stuff, and then you can unlock like flying around in a broom and doing stuff. It's all right. It's good. I would say for £15, I'd be happy with that. So yeah, go for it, I reckon, Rob.
Where is that?
Legacy?
Is that a physical copy or is that just digital?
It's got to be digital in it for that much.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Definitely. So you can play it like bully and destroy the place. The other thing you can do, like you can learn the dark arts and just go around doing Avada Kedavra on people in the common room.
You can.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh. But this is the thing, right? You go out there and there's these I can't remember this story. There's these bad wizards, whatever they're part of the story.
Bad wizards.
Bad Harry, whatever. Anyway, you see some wizards and you'll like cast incendio and like slam them around, and, like, throw like rocks at them and stuff, like levitate items to smash them. So basically murdering a bunch of people, and then you'll go and talk to Professor, just like the toad, just like, oh, hello, Professor, I'm late to my classes. And so you just murdered like 5 people
on the way
a little bit like, yeah. So it's weird. It's like it would be better if you weren't like a student just going to classes and that you were just doing like the main story. But it's like you're trying to do this main story, but you're also just like trying to catch up on your lessons and stuff. It's like, is the game just one massive tutorial? It kind of feels like. But it's all right. It does what it's meant to do, and it's a lot more fun if you are a big fan of, the Harry Potter universe, and you'll get all the references and visit all the locations and stuff. So it's good for that reason. But even if you aren't a Harry Potter fan, it's an all right game anyway. So £15, I think, is a good price for that.
EA?
Can't remember. Yeah. No. Let Mags.
Right, off you do, Mags. We'll catch up soon, my friend. Yeah. So Rob's put there as digital.
I mean, I still would. Yeah.
I still would.
That's not what I meant. It is uncensored, but you don't have to lower the tone.
Exactly. Well, it's past the watershed, is it? No.
Yeah.
No, not yet.
All right, we'll wait. I'll do it again at 9:00. Yeah, I would like to play it. It's one of these games that's just passed me by. I like Harry Potter. I'm not in love with it. It's like Star Wars for me. It's just something I enjoy. So could happily play through that. So yeah. Yes. Right. Next, are we going to do a roundup, or are we going to talk about rumors?
The rumors or the roundup?
Double R. Rumors or roundup?
We need jingle for that now. Rumors or
tell
roundup?
Us in the chat.
Rumors or
tell
roundup?
Us. Rumors or roundup?
Yeah. What do you want to hear us talk about? The roundup is the Gamescom
First
roundup.
one, first comment gets it, I reckon.
Roundup is Gamescom roundup, so all the various things that were shown there, things that we're excited for, and the rumor is discussing the PS6 rumors that are currently circulating.
Dave Dean's on it. It's an anti-jingle request. we might not ever use that phrase again, so don't put yourself out. Right, Rob said roundup. Let's do
roundup. It is. So next topic is Gamescom roundup. Gamescom has been, it's gone, and I thought it was actually pretty good. Considering E3 is now just gone, it's not coming back. Gamescom has kind of taken up the mantle, and normally all we get is the Game Awards, really, to kind of show off trailers and get excited for stuff. So it was really cool to see Gamescom basically take up E3's mantle this year and really, really go for it. So, have we got a list? What's the list?
Let's have a look. Have you got a list there, Blunners?
Well,
I've got a few. Got a page.
First of all, I want to say it was great to actually have I was saying it. I just want to say it's great to actually have like a show. Do you mean that opening night was like a proper decent show? Reminded me of E3 back in the day, didn't it? I thought it was amazing to finally have something like that. Yeah, like got two people out on stage talking about bringing people out, which is like E3 back in the day. But there's obviously quite a lot to bring up. It might not have everything on here, but obviously Silk Song being released, I think it's the end of this week. Brand new Black Ops 7 gameplay footage.
Going back to Silk Song, just before
Lords of the...
You rattle on. We'll come back to Silk Song.
Okay. Lords of the Fallen 2 confirmed for 2026. Lego Batman Legacy, Monster Hunter X, and Final Fantasy 14 is a collab. We know we didn't need or something. Grand Strategy. It says here Damien X Machina, upcoming roguelite FPS Void Breaker, the first Fallout Season 2 trailer, Indiana Jones, Great Circle of Expansion DLC, Deadpool VR, the World of Tanks 2.0 release date, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, Disco Asylum devs announced, RPGs 0, Paint Bucket Games tells us more about Darkest Files, Squid Game frontman's Fortnite skin apparently, open world MMO project Triple L gets a new trailer, official announcement trailer for Time Takers, a huge chunk of Silent Hill F gameplay drops, a look at Kronos, New Dawn, the Outer Worlds 2 trailer, upbeat trailer. There's loads on here. Early access to Fate Trigger, 7 Deadly Sins closed beta signups, Moonlighter 2, Bloodlines 2 gets a release date, Age of Empires 4, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 reveals second DLC, massive Cult of the Lamb paid expansion, World of Warcraft Midnight introduction. We get a look at Ghost of Yotai, brand new look at Resident Evil Requiem, Black Myth Zoo Honkai, the sequel, and Minecraft meets Skyrim in a survival game, Everwind.
A lot.
So, and the release date for the Xbox Ally.
Yeah, which maybe we'll do a whole stream about that. Maybe. Yeah. From that, there is so much to be excited about. And again, when you there's a lot of sequels, there's a lot of franchise continuations, but again, the thing that I really enjoyed about Gamescom was the amount of some new bits that are coming, and it's genuinely exciting. Silk Song feels like something we've been, after and wanting for such a long time, that now it's all of a sudden here. Gamescom was like, and it's coming out in like 3 weeks, so hope everybody's ready for that. And it's like, oh wow, the one game that lots of people that love that Hollow Knight game have been clambering for years is now just here. It's almost like, oh, there's no build up. It's just here. So yeah, I am dead interested in seeing how that turns out. I'll talk about one more, then I'll chuck over to Tim so he can talk about things that he was quite looking forward to. So I was beyond excited to see the Silent Hill F gameplay. It looks great. I really love the setting of being sort of 1960s Japan. I'm going to be so intrigued to see how this connects to Silent Hill as a general thing. I know there's been talk before of Silent Hill or the curse of Silent Hill kind of being almost like an illness. So it doesn't just happen in Silent Hill. It could happen elsewhere in the world, which is interesting. I've also heard people say that it's a standalone thing, so it's not necessarily tied to other Silent Hill games. It's just, it exists, enjoy it, which I'd be totally on board for as well. I think I've seen enough to know that I'm in, and I will probably just wait now because I think it comes out this month. I think it is September. Silent Hill F.
I think it might be the end of the month, or at least before Halloween, anyway.
Yeah, pretty sure it is. It is in September actually. So I've got my copy ordered on pre-order with a nice little creepy steelbook to come along with it. Yeah,
nice.
25th of September. So this month, 3 weeks.
Oh wow!
3 weeks time, we will have a brand new standalone Silent Hill title. Which, I cannot tell you how. Well, I could tell you how long it's been. There is literally time that we can equate to this. But I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. So yeah, Tim, what were some of the bits of Gamescom that really sort of tickled your fancy?
I mean, it's a weird one because a lot of the stuff we already knew about because it'd come out in other announcements from some of the other shows we've had throughout the year. So, but the ones I was most sort of interested in at the moment are going to be same as you. Silent Hill F looks great, but also the Resident Evil. Is it Requiem? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Requiem.
Yeah, the new Resident.
So it is, yes. Yeah, that I'm really looking forward to. I've really enjoyed the past few ones with Ethan Winters. Biohazard and Village were great. I don't know how this ties into them because his daughter Rose, I thought was going to go into like another story. Whether she features in this or not, I don't know. So, but graphically, it looks great, and yeah, I think Resident Evil have been knocking out the park recently with their remakes and VR versions of stuff. It's been really decent, so I'm all ready for some more Resident Evil.
Yeah, graphically, that game really did blow my brain a bit. It looks incredible. Like
There's
you
quite
say,
a few other. Sorry.
No. I was going to say I've enjoyed the Ethan storylines. I haven't played the DLC, so I might pick up the other version so that I can play as Rose and just play her DLC. So, yeah, but this one looks like it's separate now, isn't it? It's possibly a new set of characters.
Yeah, it's trying to figure something else.
Give me more.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, I think there's a lot of things which are like continuations of franchises that I'm not really invested in. Like, I'm not really a Call of Duty person. Don't really play the Lego games. There's announcements about.
I'll come back to that.
Announcements about World of Warcraft. Got Ninja Gaiden 4. I've not really played those sorts of games. So for me, I mean, don't get me wrong, they look good. I think that, as far as announcements go, there's a good lineup. But for me, the only ones that really stood out were Resident Evil and Silent Hill, because those are the franchises that I like playing and have played for a long time. But like Ghost of Yoti looks very cool. Like, it's a really cool looking game. So that might be one that I stick my toe in as well. See what it's all about.
I'd like to pick up the director's cut and all the PS5 update version, which I don't think is going to look that much different to the PS4 version, to be fair. Because as a if we're going to go into a confession, I haven't played Ghost of Tsushima, so I feel like I
No.
need to, after we're done here, I'll go and do, 10 Hail Marys, as I realise I've not played such a well-regarded game.
No, well, for me, obviously Hollow Knight, Silk Song's absolutely fantastic.
Mhm.
I'll be picking it up, and like you said, £17, but it's not coming out physical yet. £17 to begin with. Hopefully, they bring a physical out later, which they should do. Well, they will do. And the Lego Batman, I think, looks bloody fantastic. Oh, I love it. There was also like a weird Lego creation game, wasn't there? But for me, the Dark Knight, Legacy of the Dark Knight story, should I say, looks brilliant. I quite enjoy. That's something you could play with your kids quite easily, Tim. You do all the hard work. They just traipse around in the background, and they think they're playing along, and then you get to play a game as well. That's how I played the original Lego Batman with my son back in the day. So yeah, I think it'd be brilliant.
That game was the shock of the show for me personally, because I haven't played a Lego game for Christ, I couldn't even tell you what the last Lego game I played was. I enjoyed the original Lego Batman. I enjoyed some of the Lego Star Wars games. They've all been much of a muchness. So to see this, I was like, Lego Batman. Oh God, another one. This is going to be just more of the same, and it's not.
Yeah, it's not. It's like a free roam.
Yeah, it looks
different types of Batman.
Unique. Yeah. It's effectively, they've done what the Star Wars did with the Skywalker saga, which I'm now interested in playing through, because somebody said, yeah, this is what the Star Wars Skywalker saga one is like. And yeah, like you said, Blunners, multiple different Batmans, whatever the plural is. You can, you can have the 89 Batmobile, you can have the Batman Batmobile. There's, references to Batman Forever. There's references to the Dark Knight. You see him driving around in a Lego tumbler. You're like,
yeah,
this is cool, and the only place that could do that would be a Lego game, where you probably could just change the suit, get in a different Batmobile, gallivant off around Gotham City doing Lego shit. So, I didn't think I would want that game, but I really do. So I'm really excited for. What's it called? The Dark Knight.
Not a Legacy of the Dark Knight. It's called.
Phenomenal.
I'm just getting a picture out now.
Yeah, it was the inclusion of the Batman Batmobile, or Patman Batmobile. That one, I like that Batmobile. It's a souped up muscle car, and it looked great in Lego form. So dead excited. Cool cover as well. Nice little bits of artwork, and it's quite enjoyable to
I'm Batman.
Be a Lego Batman fan again. Look at that! Look at that! That looks amazing. So good. Yeah, that was the sneak of the show for me, I have to admit. But yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot. And like you say, the pre-ramble, the little pre-show stuff for about 20 minutes, and it really was just a guy kind of going, cool, so you like that? Brilliant. Here's another trailer for you.
Yeah.
And another trailer, and another, and another, and another. So I reckon we got maybe 15 trailers for mostly indie games. But still, it was a nice little amuse-bouche before we got the first evening of Gamescom. So what a time to be a gamer. What a time. What was the price release of the Xbox? What is it called again?
It's cool. Ally.
Yeah.
Ally X.
I still don't like the fact that they've done an X and an S.
I know. They should have just kept it how it bloody is. Fuming. How much will it cost? Right here. Crazy money. £799. What the fuck?
700.
600 for the white one, I think.
I mean, in what universe are people
want that
going
one.
to buy that over a Steam Deck? Like a medium-sized Steam Deck, a medium spec Steam Deck with an OLED screen is £475. Why are you going to spend £600 on an Xbox Ally handheld that does nothing more than what a Steam Deck does?
Oh, this is Curry's website at the minute. Okay. I'll just make sure we can see it. So yeah, Xbox reveals 2 handhelds, and obviously you've got the trailer. The difference.
No,
So one's 16 gigs, one's 24, one's 512 gigabytes, the other one's a terabyte. Both 7-inch, 1080p IPS nits, 120 hertz refresh rate. It's the same as that, FreeSync, but this one's got premium Gorilla Glass. Is that the only difference in them? I can't see any difference in the display. One type USB 4 Type C display port. That one's got a display port. It's both Wi-Fi 6, both Bluetooth 5.4. That one's got a 60-watt battery. That's got an 80-watt. When you really look at the specs, well, that comes with a 65-watt charger. So does that one.
It's more expensive than an Xbox Series X.
Currently going for £799.
Fuck that.
Oh wait, sorry, they haven't announced it. That's the sort of price we can expect.
Oh,
okay.
Expected prices.
Yeah.
Expectiarmus. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get who it's for. I don't get who's asked for it. I don't get who's thinking it's a great idea. Maybe I'm completely wrong. You know, anyone in the chat, if you're genuinely considering an Xbox Ally, let me know, because I just don't know who this is for. I really don't. No idea.
I think it's going to be as flat as a pancake. It's not going to sell anything.
I agree. Maybe it'll drive down the prices of a Series X, and then I'll finally pick one up to just have the best way to play my 360 games. Shocker. Anyhow,
Indeed.
before I get on my high horse about Xbox Ally again. Right.
Where to next?
What are we going to go with? Do you want to do Game Club?
Let's talk about Game Club.
You want to do Game Club announcement?
Yeah.
Let's go Game Club. And then after that, we're going to play Tanks. Timmy's Tanks.
Tanks. Tally ho. So if anyone has not joined in on this, it's never too late, because we're going to start doing it as a regular thing. So we're doing a game club, much like a book club, but for games. And this current game is Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. We've got people playing it on the Evercade, on the Steam Deck. Some people playing the remaster. Some people playing the original. Some people playing on ROMs, however you want to join in. And we've been chatting in the Total Video Gamers Facebook group about the game while we have all been playing it. Blunners just said he just finished it, so I need to catch up because he's finished the game. However, one thing we have yet to announce is what we shall be doing is, when we are happy that we've had enough time, we're going to have a big discussion about the game, and you are all welcome to join us. So the idea will be, if you're in the Facebook group and you've been participating in Game Club, you can let us know if you want to join a live stream where we'll all get together and talk about the game. You don't need to be a content creator or a YouTuber. You just need to have played the game during Game Club. So hopefully some of you will join us, and we can just jump on a stream and talk about Soul Reaver. Maybe have a few beers on a Friday night and talk about the game. So that's the plan. So come and join us and do that. That should be a good laugh. And then we'll pick. Yeah, as I say, then we'll announce what the next game is going to be. So in the next few days, I'll probably put up another poll in the Total Video Gamers Facebook group with some options for the second Game Club game.
Super duper membership cards.
Yeah, pending.
gonna happen.
Membership cards pending. when we
It's
should
going to
do that.
happen. If you want a TVG Game Club membership card, I think it's going to happen. We'll try and get it sorted for or I'll try and get it sorted for the end of the first Game Club.
Saying that, did I save the video? I made a video. Did I save it in?
Did you say
Modcon?
that? Yeah.
I'm
Might
just
be
quickly
another
changing
show.
over.
Go on. Change it over.
It won't let me because you can't access the videos. It won't let me while live. So
Oh wow, Gene Jake said Soul Reaver is currently number 1 in my ranking every Evercade game series.
Number 1.
wow,
Yeah, that's good praise indeed.
that is a signed
Do we-
poster.
Signed poster of Game Club.
What is it
What
we're
have we got
waiting
for
for?
us,
Is
Blunners?
Blunners jumping
Yeah,
into
but I was trying
It
to find
won't-
the VT.
It won't let me change over to Modcons.
Oh,
I'm clicking
Let me
on
see
it
if I
and it's
can do
still
it.
staying in uncensored.
what's
there you
in
go.
Modcons?
What's
I've
in
done it
mod
now?
And there it is.
Video.
There.
There we go.
Seamless.
What a smooth
Beautiful.
transition.
Oh,
Quick, now go back.
everything we do is
Yeah.
always smooth.
Always smooth. I mean,
Uh,
it's nice how we do the intros
correct.
at the end sometimes when we finish talking about something. Give me an intro. Keep you on your toes.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
uncensored and unexpected.
Correct.
Shall we roll VT?
Roll VT.
Oh yeah.
Honey, have you seen the cat? What the fuck was that? That's right, kids. It's time for Timmy's Pranks. Only on Total Video Gamers.
There we are. Let's try to click the button. Hang on. There we go.
Here we go.
Another smooth
Oh.
transition.
Okay, dokie, everybody.
If you have not played tanks before, then we'll teach you. Right. Enter. That's a bit loud. I'm going to turn it down. There we go. I can hear you now.
Beautiful.
So, okay. Right.
I've got the new ones that David sent me before the show. Shall I play?
Yeah.
One's TVG Victory.
Okay, yeah.
TVG wins.
And then the
Yes,
defeat.
okay.
TVG loses.
Ah,
Okay.
phenomenal.
Right. So let's get the thing up first. If anyone has not played tanks before, the way that we play is we will enter the angle of our cannon and the velocity of our shot and then fire away. And then you in the chat do the same and we see who blows up who first. So first we go TVG and then we need
Rings
chat.
Coming off.
Right.
This chat has been a bit too close recently.
We went up on 2-1 last time.
Yeah, and it was one move behind it. You know, it was so
Yeah, it
close.
was very close.
Right,
So, yeah.
chat goes first today. So chat goes first, and you are on which side? Right.
Go on then, chat.
Your incline and your velocity.
Got a little bit of wind
Enter.
against you.
Oh,
Oh.
It's back. It's back.
Oh.
45,
we've
50.
got, yeah, 45, 50. Okie dokie, Mr. Gene
Ah.
Jack.
There's a 40-40, 45-50.
What
Yeah,
was the first one we had?
45-50. There's 2
Let's
votes
go
for
with
that
that.
as well. So
Okay, 45-50 it is.
Tally ho!
Tally ho, 45-50. Jolly good. Fire in the hole.
this is going to set the mood. Oh, you are
Oh,
Hitting me.
Oh, a bit too
Okay.
much juice.
too far, too far.
Okay. Fraction too
Our
much
turn.
juice.
What are we going to go for?
60-40.
Okay.
I think 60-40.
60-40. Jolly good. Let's see. 60 and 40.
The other day, I was just walking around my house and I was going. And I'm like, oh,
Gene
so
Hackman's Pac-Man, that was close. Tiger Woods Wood.
Oh, not enough.
Oh, bit more welly. Bit more
welly.
Right. Mick Craddock has now said 40-40. Seems good.
Oh, 40-40.
45-38.
Timothy Earnshaw slightly behind, so
45-38.
Let's give
good in the middle,
40,
isn't it?
yeah, 40-40 from Mr. Craddock. Chops away.
Where is it?
Oh, it's looking good.
Oh, direct hit.
Bruno Mars's Mars bar. That was a good shot.
Good. Grief.
Harry Hills Hill.
First, right. Just rub it in.
Okay, yeah, don't keep playing it. Right.
Wow, chat.
Let's
You
come
are-
back.
What happened there?
You are on fire.
I only got to get one more and we're done.
Right. That is
That was
TVD
two-shot.
first, and we're on the right. So we've
That
left
was
one
a
shot. on
two-shot
that.
done.
That was a two-shotter.
Two-shotter.
I reckon. Do we
Hell.
want 60-50? No,
Bloody Nick Craddock.
60-45.
Yeah, I think
What do
so.
you
You want something that's
Yeah.
got a decent incline, but not too much.
Oh,
60 and then 45. I think she's got some wind.
We do have a
We're
bit of
talking
wind.
50. It has got to go up quite high. Should we go 50?
yeah.
Go on,
60,
Kim.
50?
Need some welly. Need some welly.
60,
We didn't have
50.
enough welly in the
Wind.
other one.
So here
In
we
our
go.
one shot.
Chops away.
Tally
Fire
ho!
It's a good incline. No, we need a lot more boost.
A lot more.
I reckon
need like
60, 70 next
60,
time. Right,
70,
chat.
Yeah. 65. Come on, Chad. What do you got?
Harry Hills Hill. 30-45 from Tales from the Jungle Waste. John Ham's Ham.
So is it sand in my sandwich?
Send my sandwich. Right, 30-45 and Gene Jake approves. Oh, I've gone way too far. Getting distracted by the celebrity puns.
Tales from the Dunland has gone. Cancel.
Oh, cancel. Okay. Timothy Earnshaw says 35-50. Well, should we go 35 then? Okay. Let's go with
35.
well, if Tales from the Jungle Waste cancelled, Gene Jake was next was 30-45, so it's the same. So I think we should still do that, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go in order the chat. 30-45. Right. 30-45. Chops away.
Oh, shit.
Lucky.
Okay.
Bear
We
Grylls,
need to,
bear. Right. What are we going to do? So
sand
we
in
need a
my
bit more willy.
sandwich. We
need a
need,
bit
yeah,
more-
we had the right incline. It was velocity
Incline.
right.
I reckon quite a bit because we've got to clear two sections of
It
that.
was,
I reckon
yeah,
maybe
we need at least
70.
70 or 65, 70, yeah.
Or do you reckon we want 75? even?
Might overcook it.
Yeah, you might
72.
overcook
70?
it.
70, okay.
Come on.
There we go.
Game.
Two shot the two shotters.
Come on.
No.
That's
No,
too
way
much
too
now.
much.
Oh,
I said 65.
lousy shot.
Lousy shot, triangle face.
I think 60 might even do it.
Right, so Nick has said 30-39, Tim said 30-38, and Tails has said 30-38. as
And
well.
solo.
30-38. Okay.
30, 39. 30, 38.
Right, tally ho, chops away, Bear Grylls.
Oh, we're
grill.
going to lose this 2-0 or what?
That could be it. I reckon they've got us.
Oh, sugar, I think they've got us.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
dear me.
To make
Take him
this
out
next
now.
shot.
Otherwise,
Otherwise,
we
it's
are
not
toast.
happening.
Alright. So we overshot last time. Do you reckon
Way
maybe we want to
overshot.
go keep
60.
60?
60,
So what-
60.
I reckon 60-60.
60-60?
60,
Yeah.
60, yeah.
Okay,
I think
60-60.
anything over that will.
Alan
Yes.
Sugar. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's
butter.
go. Oh! 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 Oh!
Oh,
Why? My goodness.
It has to be like what, 61 or 62?
Yeah, six.
What
I
the
reckon
hell?
62. Right,
They had
chat.
an
This
easy,
is your
they had an
chance.
easy one when they got us a minute ago. It was like single digit.
Right. What's
Kidding
going to be
me?
the chat? We've got Nick said 30, 40. So
We are.
Come on.
I think we're cooked, boys. I think
Okay.
this is.
Sorry, what was that chat? 100 and 100? Oh, okay. We're out.
TVG loses.
That's excellently timed, Blunners.
TVG loses.
Oh,
I don't know what to say.
One more time.
wow.
TVG loses.
I don't know what to say.
2-0. Chat, well
2-0,
done. That's
yeah.
the first time we've
was
been
good.
whitewashed.
We have.
Taboo.
Have you all been secretly playing Timmy's
I think they
Tanks?
have, haven't they? Well done, boys.
You've all been having a very hard Timmy's Tank session
First time we've lost.
over the summer holidays.
Indeed.
Might be the first time we've lost.
No, I think they've must have won before. They've won a few rounds. The chat.
Yes.
Yeah, but not like.
We've not been completely whitewashed.
Mm.
But
Not like
both
that.
rounds.
That's
They
the
have-
first time we've lost both rounds in a row. Yeah.
We definitely we need to
Wow.
up our game. Well done,
Yeah,
chat.
we're like
Right.
1 or 2 off.
Well done, chat.
Yeah.
I'm
That was
calling
a-
bullshit.
There was a
61.
close one actually, wasn't it? We were like
61. Come on,
one
man.
off.
61.
One off.
62. Like,
It's all right. Next time.
got a rumour.
time.
Talk about.
Gadget.
Next time.
Yeah, the claw. Oh, anyhow, chat. Let's jump on over to our next topic, which is the PS6 rumor mill. Before we get to our very, very, very final topic this evening, where you can ask us any questions you want, feel free to get some questions in the chat. We've started a couple already. Doesn't necessarily have to be about gaming. You can just ask us some random shit if you want to, because we are uncensored.
Uncensored.
So yeah, feel free to ask whatever you want.
Whoa!
What you are?
Heck! Beret fun.
Great fun. Thank you, David.
Does this mean we've now got to go out and buy berries?
Yeah, we've got to buy
They're
berets.
as big as my meathead, mate.
Oh, mate, Derek, that is,
Campbell's meatball size.
oh, Dave, that's very kind of you, mate.
That is
That is
really kind, mate.
very, very kind.
Get Tim on that.
Thank you so much, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah. PS6 rumors and any questions, get them in the chat. We'll star them. Yeah. Okay. PS6 rumors. The rumor mill has been rife for a little while. And the massive rumor is that the PS6, and I know I've just slated Xbox for doing this, but the rumor mill
All right,
is
PlayStation boy.
What Gene Jerick has basically said, it's the rumor mill is the code name is Canis, Canis, and it is going to be a handheld, but the difference being that it is going to have a Switch like docking system. So what are we hearing here? So I'm pulling this up from TGP, which is the games post, or the game post. A new leak from the insider has revealed some more details about the PS6 handheld codenamed Canis, including its specs, price targets, and potential release window. So
That's mental.
it says we're edging closer to the next generation of consoles, and all eyes are starting to peek at what's coming after PS5 and Series X and S. One of the loudest rumors right now is that Sony is building a true handheld for the next generation, not a streaming device, but a device that runs games natively. So how
This is separate to the PS6, then, is it? So you've got a PS6
No,
that works and a
be
separate handheld.
PS6.
This is the PS6 is going to be a dockable handheld.
Supposedly, got to be taken with a pinch of salt, of course. But the rumor mill is that Sony are looking at the options of a PS6 Switch 2 Switch type deal. I have to admit, as a company, if you've seen the success of the Switch and how good that has done, and also just how the fan reaction to it has been, the idea of being able to play your Switch games anywhere and then play them on your TV at home, continue your save states, I can see that being a very appealing idea. So yeah, what do we think about this as an idea, Blunners? What do you think?
Yeah, while you're doing it, I was just quickly trying to look it up, and I just think, obviously, that they've seen the massive success that Switch has, where you can just play it where you want, when you want, and it just docks and still runs in like great condition. And obviously, Microsoft have jumped on the bandwagon. I think if they really, really want to do well at this, they go and knock on a certain door of Valve and Steam and speak to them boys and get them involved. It's just like top trumps. I think that would trump anything this Ally X is going to come out with. But is this the way that they're thinking of the future? It obviously works, but would it be a case of like an Xbox version where you don't put anything in it, you have to it's fully digital and you have to download it all? Because obviously they've already got the port, and I'm not sure how well that's done, because I didn't see the interest in it where I couldn't actually physically play the games I wanted to on it. It was all just physically streamed at the time. I know there's different things you can do now on it, but I think I'm sure you can pick them up for about £100 at the minute. So it's not something they haven't done already. Is it obviously it's a great idea because Nintendo is living proof that it is. But I just can't imagine the next PlayStation just being an actual handheld. I just like a Switch. It's. I don't think they're they're not like Nintendo, are they? That will just do all kinds of crazy shit to the nose on things. So yeah, for me, it's a great idea. I'd be very interested to see how it looks.
Yeah, Tim, what are your initial thoughts on this?
Yeah, I think my initial thoughts are that it wasn't really what I wanted, but it depends how good it is when it's docked. Because I was hoping to get another next gen console, because the last few ones I've not got day one. I've waited for stuff to come down in price, and I was like, you know what, maybe this will be one where I save up a bit, and then when a PS6 actually gets announced, I can put some money down for it. But I was expecting just like the next follow-on from the PS5 and just be a console. Now they're trying something new. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be bad. If it works well and it's as good as a console as I was hoping for the PS6, plus it's actually a handheld, that is better. But I don't know whether trying to go down that docking handheld route would actually give us a finished product which is not as powerful or as good as a full-on console would have been. So a little bit dubious, to be honest, but we might be pleasantly surprised. They might bring out something which runs really, really well, and then you've got the best of both worlds, haven't you?
I'll just read what it says here. So it says the PlayStation 6 Portable will reportedly feature an AMD APU featuring 4 Zen 6C cores and further cores dedicated entirely to its system tasks. In addition, PS6 is set to feature 16 times RDNA and 5 CUS GPUs clocked at 1.2 gigahertz in handheld mode and 1.65 gigahertz docked. So there is actually, and they reckon it could be retail for about £500 late 27.
That's got to. Something Bradley said here, I'm thinking this as well. So not sure if they'll have a handheld only business model. I think they'll have it as an accompanying device. And also this here about there's no way they'll go from tech within a PS5 Pro down to a handheld device. It's bound to be less powerful. So that's kind of what my thoughts were as well. Is it going to be a more powerful console if it's a handheld? It doesn't look like
so. The spot on here, I've just gone to the bottom of this article, and it looks like there are going to be potentially. I'm starting to get a bit squeaky bum now. There's a potential that it's going to be 3 different variants.
Oh,
So on
man.
here
Seriously?
it's looking like the PS6 handheld Canis, which I'm presuming is going to be like a Switch Lite, so handheld only, likely range between 400 and 500. If they wanted to be aggressive with the pricing, could be 350. There's then the PS6 Canis handheld based console, which I'm assuming is their idea of a Switch 2 budget type thing, looking like it could be about sort of $400. And then they've got this idea of this PS6 codenamed Orion, which could be just a full home console, which would be in the nearer ranges of $500 to $600. So it looks like there's potential for them to do something like what Microsoft have just done, which doesn't sit pretty with me. I guess the only difference is a Steam Deck can't play PlayStation games. You know, I don't think you can run PS Plus through a Steam Deck. Someone correct me wrong in the chat. There's probably people that are far more. Yeah, there's probably people that are far more intelligent than me who found out a way to do it. But the only thing that would I guess make this sound a little bit more enticing is the price. You know, a handheld, even if they were to charge $500 for it, for their new handheld, which is said to be rumored to be backwards compatible with PS4, PS5, and PS6 games. Yeah, would I pick it up? Probably not. I don't think that sort of thing would be for me.
The thing is, you're saying 27, yeah? Does that mean the PlayStation's only been out? Has been out 7 years and are already looking to like upgrade it? When I don't feel they've got the most out of the PS5 as it is.
No, still releasing PS4.
Nowhere near.
Yeah, the PS5 still got a lifespan,
still releasing PS4 games, for God's sake. It's only says because it's just. I just don't. I think with what happened with COVID and all that, I think it's knocked everything back at least 2 years. So I think you've got to wait at least till 2030 before you start looking at something really. Because it's not until the back end of these consoles that you actually start seeing the best out of them. Do you know what I mean? It takes a while for them to actually get used to the system, start producing great stuff. But I know 7 years is normally, but 2 of them years, they were sat on their ass like trying to work from home, not doing much.
I think the as time has gone on, we can't expect the jump from console to console now, and even PC is not. Yeah,
smaller, isn't it?
It is smaller. It's so much smaller. You know, when the PS4 came out, I remember saying to all my mates at the time, "It's like I don't think we're ready for this. Like the PS3 has only just started really blossoming. You know, Last of Us had just come out, and it's like, yeah, that game was beautiful.
Oh, fantastic!
And I thought, yes, let's have another year of this. We've got another year in the PlayStation 3 life cycle, and I felt that we had another couple of years in the PS4 life cycle as well. I didn't think we were ready for a PS5.
Yeah.
But when that came out with the launch title of Demon's Souls, I thought, oh, okay, this is a leap. And it really was a big graphical leap, but nothing seems to have really topped that, you know, and that was a launch title. But like you say, Blunners, because everybody was working through COVID, game devs were, you know, the sales of games consoles just couldn't meet the demand. So they were having to, you know, release things like Resident Evil 8 on PS4 and PS5. So...
Do you remember that? Remember the days you get 2 or 3 sequels per gen? 100%. Like, I think all the Mass Effect games were Xbox. Do you know what I mean? It was like you had 3 different Batman games all on there. You had loads of Assassin's Creed games. You had Call of Duties all the time. It's like you said, game dev is taking forever now. And I'm not sure whether issues you had with Cyberpunk. I don't know whether that's shit everyone up now to the fact that, like, because of how bad the game was, they had to drop the price on it. It cost a fortune. A lot of these developers now will obviously now take longer, which is better because I prefer, but it is just taking longer to make these decent games.
I think more than anything though is gaming is now in this era where it's more profitable than movies. It's arguably more engaging than movies. I mean, we've talked about this before, the hundreds of movies I've got next to me here. I love cinema. I will never stop loving cinema. But sometimes you can't. Well, spending 100 hours in a game, there's nothing like it. It's an insane experience. But in order to get something like 100 hours worth of decent quality gameplay, sometimes even just 20 hours, take The Last of Us 2, for example. I know it's debatable whether people think it's a good or a bad game. I think it's a stunning game. But to have a game of that quality and that magnitude and have it launch perfectly, sometimes I think it takes a generation. I don't think gamers are happy anymore with just having some 2-bit version of a game come out. Like Arkham Asylum and Arkham City are both incredible. Arkham Knight is arguably the big leap that I wanted from Arkham Asylum to where it ended up.
But it's just a jump, isn't it? You think PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2, that jump is massive.
Yeah.
Like, as in graphical, when you look at them graphics, you look at them type of games, it was a big jump. And then 2 to 3 wasn't as big, but it was still big enough to that you could see a bit of a difference. Whereas not really seeing it from PS4 to 5. It's not like it's still a big jump and we're getting better things. Like a lot of stuff's open world. You're just not that jump from, I think I said we've lived through the best stages of it because we've seen it go all the way through from the 8-bit to the, we've seen it go all the way through, and it's like them jumps were massive, 8 to 16 to the 32s to the 64s to this. It just seems a bit odd. And like Gene's put here, it's going to be like Elder Scrolls. We've skipped 3 generations by the time the next one comes out. That is mental. 3 generations.
Yeah, but that's Bethesda, isn't it? And Bethesda have just put.
You'd never wait that long, would you? Normally.
Well, no, but the effort that they put into. I mean, I'm just looking at the PS4 games. They did Doom Eternal, Doom VFR. They're all great. Doom and Doom Eternal are phenomenal games, and they both came out in the same life cycle. And then they also opted to try and get Starfield to be a big hit, which it wasn't. It sort of arrived. I
was so disappointed with that game. I was so upset.
Mate,
I was bored. I was like, what the fuck? I've been wanting to play this game. It was like No Man's Sky on crack. I was like, this is going to be great. And it was like, what? I just want to play. I can't be asked with it. I don't care. Like, yeah, it was bad, man. So disappointed.
Yeah, disappointing is the word. So it's almost like they put all their eggs into a couple of baskets. One of them didn't pay off, whereas if they just maybe worked on a really solid Elder Scrolls game, we could have had that.
The lore and everything's there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always there.
Yeah, but it's the same with. Do you remember Anthem? It's the same for that.
Yeah.
EA made that. Yeah, they got the license to Mass Effect. Hello, why didn't you make like a Mass Effect world? Like you've got all that game, all that lore, all that everything. But no, we're going to try this new. Yeah, we're going to try this new thing, and it just flopped. And you're just like, oh,
it's a shame because Anthem, the reveal trailer, and then the
gameplay, it looked phenomenal, didn't it? I couldn't wait to play that.
Didn't deliver.
Damn squib.
Indeed. I think Fallout's more engaging than Starfield. Yeah,
the hype was big. Too big. Definitely. I think that's maybe what let it down.
I can remember one of my big disappointments was when they brought out was it The Division? Like the trailers for that.
Yeah.
The new lighting
Division.
Like what is it called? Like the new engine that Snowdrop engine. I think they had, and it looked phenomenal. I was like, this looks so good. And it was just a bit meh. I was like, oh, it's just walking around shooting people and collecting hats. It's not really much to do with it. I mean, it's all right. It was fun, but like looking at it, I was like, oh, this is going to be like a big deal. This looks like it's going to be an epic game. And when I played it, I was like, it's all right. But there's one of those things where like it looks super, super realistic and really good graphics. And then you're gunning someone down who's wearing a hoodie and they take like a whole clip of bullets to take down. And it's like, they're just wearing a hoodie. Why can't I kill them with like one shot? It's ridiculous.
Just shoot them in the kneecap and make them go down. And
so we're going to make this game look as realistic as possible and make it play as unrealistically as possible for the lots.
Dang. So there we go. PS6 rumors are coming in thick and fast. There's the rumors that it's going to be a handheld. There's a rumor that there's going to be a handheld and a standalone console as well. I don't know how I feel about any of that, if I'm totally honest. The PlayStation does well when it plays into what gamers want, and that is what they did on the PS4, and it's what they did on the PS5. Funnily enough, gamers want games, and if you produce the games that are great, people will buy your system. And that is exactly what we've seen with PS4 and PS5. You know, Nintendo are an exception to the rule. They are the risk takers. They are the family players. You know, ultimately, they could just release Mario 64 every game generation and it would sell 1 million copies. So the fact that they're just doing their own thing, making engaging, fun, family-friendly content, I love it. I love my Switch. I love Nintendo. Always have. But Sony, yeah. We'll just have to see how it develops. Maybe they'll blow our brains with something. Maybe they've looked at how the Ally has worked and kind of gone, all right, if we're going to do this, let's learn from how this is not going well with consumers outside of the Xbox universe. Maybe. Who knows? This is why I'm not a executive that is paid multiple millions of pounds to come up with gaming systems. But there we go. There we go. Right. Couple of minutes. Let's look at some starred stuff. I know we've answered a couple of the questions in the chat as we've kind of been going. So if you do have a burning desire to ask us something, now is your time.
Yeah, I started this one. So we didn't speak about it earlier. So what I've did is I've got some stuff lined up to talk about it. But the main one that started at the minute, whilst people are asking, get us a question, but have you seen this, the Vectrex Mini thing? Is that on your list, guys?
I have not
have you seen it, Tim?
I've only seen it because when I saw the comment, I looked it up. But other than that,
you quickly Googled it.
Yeah, I just looked at it when I saw the comment. I was like, what is that? It's a mini console.
I would love a Vectrex in my collection of some sort.
Yeah, look, there it is.
Wow. Do you know what? Yes, that would be on my list. If that became a thing, I would have that on my list immediately.
Yeah. While it's there, so it looks like it's going on Kickstarter. And this is their main page. I'm just going to come back in here and quickly load the screen back up again. This is what this is their main web page. Vectrex Mini Kickstarter, and then there's a little launch FAQ. Basically says, when's it coming out? They reckon expected to start before November 2025. Once the campaign ends, a few months of production will be needed. What's the price? €149. $175, so about 130 pounds here.
I could be convinced of that.
Limited early bird offers will be available, so they normally release them a little bit cheaper. So you might be lucky to get one for about 110, 120. That's guess. Is it worldwide? Shipping costs will depend on where the country, but should range between €8 to €25. About the screen, it's a 5-inch AMOLED screen. Why not a CRT? The CRT is iconic, but today is impossible to produce Yeah, you wouldn't be able to make them, would you? Is it possible to
Absolutely
stream or
not.
display the console on a screen? Yes, it's got video output. So it's got a video output. The Vectrex may have 12 built-in games with their physical overlays. This will also be possible to add more games on an SD card. Full list is not finalized, but will feature many titles. Can the original cartridge be used? Nope. Vectrex does not have a cartridge slot. Why mini version instead of the original size? Mini version makes the console more accessible and allows us to offer a more affordable price. In addition, the compact size with its 5-inch to optimizes quality and vendor display. Can you plan any other projects? We have many ideas, products in mind. So it looks like it is coming out. Well, probably some point next year, but the Kickstarter is going live in November, so we will keep an eye on that. But
100%.
yeah.
I would consider backing that. Always wanted a Vectrex in my collection. They are pricey and they're big. So this would be a perfect way to engage in the Vectrex library. So
Looks fantastic, doesn't it?
I'm all in on that. That's great.
Yeah, like normally you want to get them early bird ones. They only normally do a certain amount and they fly. So
Yeah,
it'll probably be on there like a day, if that, before they'd all be snapped up. But be interesting to see how well it does. Will it hit? And it's going through Kickstarter, so but the one they showed off at Gamescom looked great.
I wonder what some of the Kickstarter perks and bundles will be, because that's
page hasn't gone live yet.
No, and I'd imagine if you were to donate the cost of a console, that would probably get you the console for starters. But I bet you that would get you a couple of nice little cheeky perks as well.
That's good.
Well, thank you for bringing that to attention, because it was not on my radar. I thought the mini console market had kind of dried up a little bit. So to have something like this, color me in. I am there, ready. Super duper. Well,
there's a couple of questions from Mike in the.
Ooh, okie dokie. Mr. Holton, what are we asking? See, the first one is Atari based. Oh no, okay.
No. What game did someone buy you and you absolutely hated it, but you had to pretend you liked it?
You know what? I can grab it and show you. And it's an expensive game now as well. And it's just okay. And I remember this getting given to me for one of my birthdays and thinking, "Fuck, this is terrible." 2 seconds, I will grab.
What's yours?
Yeah, so mine. I think this is going to count. So I had a Secret Santa present once, and it was like a gamepad controller, right?
Oh, I thought you were saying from Dorbs.
No. I mean, I could actually say that. I mean,
all the FIFA ones.
I didn't pretend to like that. I let him know that I hated them. But that's probably a good answer too. But I had this little gamepad controller thing with like a little digital display screen in it, and it was like a racing game where it was like you could just move the car left and right like the old school ones you used to get. I got one of those as like a Secret Santa thing, and it was pretty poor quality and it was really crap. But I was just, oh, thanks, this is great, and it wasn't. I don't know what happened to that. I think it probably ended up in the bin, unfortunately, because it was absolutely terrible. There you go.
What's yours, Ollie?
So for me, I still have it in the collection because, because I do. Judge Dredd on the Super Nintendo.
Oh, look at that! That is minty fresh.
Beautiful, isn't it? Judge Dredd on the Super Nintendo is
Get
just
it in a case.
a bit just not good.
Just a bit not good.
It's okay. Like, it's fine. It's not. It was during that era where you had movie tie-in licenses left, right, and center all the time. So a Judge Dredd one was just inevitable. And it's about as good as the film. The film's fine. The game's fine. So, but I do remember opening it and thinking, yes, this looks great, and playing it and going, why isn't it better? What am I missing? There you go. That's mine.
I had the on-rail shooter Judge Dredd game.
I'm
That's
gonna
on
load up
PS1 on the we used to work on the G-Con 45. That was I remember enjoying it though. I've gone back and played it since. And I was like, oh, this is pretty naff. But
It's better than
I like
Rise of the
playing it
Robot,
too.
isn't it? Mine was
Yeah.
I say mine. I've still got it. It's upstairs in the loft, but it's I think my mum because back in the day I used to have to go on like the N64 magazines and all that. But I think I would actually like it now. But I think the problem was I got stuck and I couldn't get any further, and the internet wasn't around. It was just coming in to like play at the time, and mine is proper random, but it is. Hang on, where is it? Oh, the picture's crap. I'm gonna have to go through this. Space Station Silicon Valley on the N64.
Okay. Yes.
So I got it for Christmas. Made my mum buy it. Read about it, thought it'd be good. And I hated it. I thought it was absolutely rubbish. So got to a part, got absolutely stuck, and I just didn't play it. And I do remember having to make out I liked it because I'd really wanted to get this game at the time. And I hated it. Space Station Silicon Valley on the N64. Proper random. I don't even it's not even like it's not even like first party Nintendo or anything like that. Like, random.
Very random. I do remember that cover though.
Yes.
But I never asked for it, and I'm glad I didn't now.
Yeah, lucky you didn't.
Yes, Gene Joke, Chlamydia is also better than Rise of the Robots.
Rise of the Robots. Oh dear, that was more expensive than a normal game as well, wasn't it? When that came out,
Gene cracked me up the other day on my stream. Oh, he put with that llama stuff. He's like, make sure you drop your acid tablet before you play it.
Oh dear.
This one's Dark Souls. I love it now, but on release, I hated it. Yeah,
it's a very specific gameplay style, that's for sure.
My mum bought me RC Grand Prix on the Master System. It was terrible.
I don't think there are that many Master System games that are stunning.
Yeah, like to be honest, I think there is a couple on there I couldn't stand. Oh, what a great question that was.
Yeah, enjoy.
Superman 64. Jesus, that was that got down. That went down with, is it that and Clay Fighter 63 and a third, or like probably gone down as like the worst like N64 games for scores.
Yep.
Oh, you know what?
Why.
I'm gonna quickly Google it while we go to the next one.
So, last question. Again, another from Mike Colton. Have you seen the Pac-Man themed Atari 2600 coming?
Yeah, we went on about that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did look at that, didn't we?
We did. It looks very, very pretty.
It's nice.
Pac-Man.
I do like Pac-Man, and I do like mini. So I don't think I'd drop any money on that though. I think I'm good. If I was collecting stuff like that, I might, but it's not something I think I would ever consider buying. But I go, oh yeah, that looks cool. Not going to buy it, but it's cool.
Yeah, there's something specific that I think I've said it before. I really want that Atari VCS, which I could play some of those new Atari games that they made for it. I'd be bang up for one of those, but they're just so expensive, and I don't want to play the games that badly.
Like that Vectrex one we just looked at, and the Atari one, like Mike's put there, 125 quid. If I had 125 quid, I'd rather put that towards getting an Evercade Alpha than getting one of those sorts of devices, because I think I get a lot more use out of an Alpha, and I've got my carts, and I would have fairly good library of games to play on it. So I'm just holding out for a different Alpha to be announced before the end of the year.
Well, that's certain one. They put Superman 64. Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker, War Gods, Castlevania 64, and South Park Rally. I like the lowest scores on Metacritic.
I didn't think South Park Rally was that bad.
No, I quite liked that.
But yeah, I can definitely see Castlevania 64 was just awful. Considering you'd had things like Ocarina of Time, and
Oh, God.
Mario 64, all that stuff, and yet you got Castlevania 64. It was just what happened. Yeah, and
Yes,
Superman 64 is expensive.
Is it? How much is it? Let's have a look.
To get a boxed copy on eBay, I reckon we're talking into triple digits now.
You reckon?
eBay. Let's have a look. eBay
That's what
sold
I'm just
listing
doing.
is always a good place.
£124.99 mint boxed.
Let's have a look at sold listings.
That's mental.
War Gods got a 4.3 out of 10 from IGN.
4.3.
War Gods.
It keeps bringing up issue 64 of bloody Superman. Superman N64.
I bought
So good.
Castlevania 64 and traded it quick.
You poor swine.
Yeah, but
That
like,
being
do you know what I mean? It had a lot of hype at the time. I remember that when it was coming out. It was like, do you know what I mean?
There
Everyone
was.
on for it.
Oh, here we go. What's the difference?
Watch the
between
game.
that?
Watch the honest
So-
game trailer. It's so funny.
Superman 64 mint sold for 102.
Oh, it's 100 quid.
102. Or you can get a slightly tattier box, and that's sold for 52. So, yeah, I'm not going to drop 50 quid on a game that I know is shite. Because,
Flintstones on Master System. Literally watching paint dry.
yes, the first level where you actually paint the walls, I think. Shocking.
So I was just looking up there. That War Gods. It reminds me of the game. It looks like it's only on PlayStation. But I think I had it and I got rid of it because I hated it. It's called Cardinal Sin, and it's a fighting game, but it's just really slow and clunky, and it's just unplayable. Do you ever see that Cardinal Sin?
No.
No. Chat. I don't know if anyone would have heard of that one. It wasn't good, so you didn't miss anything if you never saw that.
Oh,
But,
Carmageddon
yeah.
64. It's another one.
Right. Let's wrap it up before we go down the rabbit hole of just finding terrible games that we remember being bad and seeing how expensive they are now.
Indeed.
Chat, congratulations
Oh, no.
for beating us on Timmy's Tanks this evening. Didn't see it coming. 2 shots in the first one. Boom.
No.
A good win. But it does mean we are going to come back with a vengeance on the next Uncensored.
TVG loses.
But then we're going to come back.
TVG wins.
Hell yeah. One hit wonder. It's going to be on the next one. One shot. Boom. Dead.
One shot kill. No.
But thank you, chat, as always. It's lovely to see so many of you always along in the chat. You are always all very welcome here. We love being able to speak to you live. So thank you again for all your support so far. Now that we're entering into the last quarter of the year, which is mind-blowing.
Mental.
The
Absolutely
Burr
mind-blowing.
months, if you will.
The what?
The Burr months.
Burr?
September,
The Burr,
October,
yeah, Burr.
November,
Oh, yes.
December. The Burr
Oh, yes.
months.
The Burr months. I really
Yeah.
needed that explaining to me. Jesus.
Oh, hello?
I felt a little bit silly there. So we will be announcing, obviously, the Game Club stream. We'll be talking about how that's going to work and how we're going to get that going soon. We will also have episode 3 of the Total Steam Deck podcast potentially
Yes.
next week. Potentially.
Yeah,
next week.
I've got a new video dropping Wednesday called Wishlist. It's games on Steam. I don't know if people have heard of. I managed to get a demo of which is all on Steam, but it will be explained on the show. It's releasing Wednesday night. Tim's got his video that went live yesterday, ain't you, Tim?
Yeah, got a new series I'm doing called The Nostalgia Trip. I'm going to go back and play some old games and give my thoughts on as I play them for the first time in however long. And the first one up already is Pitfall 3D Beyond the Jungle.
Yeah, I've never
So
played
go
that
check
one.
that out. Check it out.
And I still haven't put my Game Boy video live. That is coming.
No, you haven't.
It is coming. Hopefully in the next couple of days that will go up. Mike, ModCons returns in 4 weeks because we have
Yeah, because we've got
Total
it's
Episode.
uncensored, so it's
Uncensored.
weeks.
ModCons
weeks.
2 weeks.
yeah.
bad.
So yeah, you've got Total Evercade next week,
Then
and a
we'll
Steam
contact
Deck, and then the week after,
Mm.
mod comes.
Beautiful. Well, thank you again, everyone, for joining along. Please feel free to hit that thumbs up button because that does help us out a ton. Keep your suggestions and conversations going in the comments afterwards. We do read them. It's lovely to see people continue discussions in there. Do also please consider hitting that subscribe button if you are new, because the subscriptions also help us out quite a lot. It helps push us through that YouTube algorithm where more people can see three middle-aged men talking about video games, because who doesn't want that? Everybody wants that.
Exactly.
The hell was that?
I just found it. There's some sound effects they've just added on StreamYard.
Oh, I thought you just suddenly learned how to play the bongos.
Yeah.
I thought Wagner was back.
Yeah.
Man, yes. We'll have to find that video. That was an absolute classic. Okay. Anyhow, chat, before we just go totally down the deep end, we're already overrunning.
Yeah, we are.
Thank you, everybody. We will see you all next week for Total Evercade podcast. Have a wonderful week, and we will see you all later.